This entire situation has shifted from being about one argument to becoming a reflection of how viewers truly feel about the ongoing patterns on this show. When you read through the comments, the message is very clear. People are no longer reacting only to one scene or one argument. They are reacting to years of repeated behavior, unresolved tension, and what many feel is forced drama. The comments are not random. They are consistent, emotional, and rooted in frustration. At the center of it all is the belief that Tisha knowingly brought her mother into a situation that did not need to escalate. And that choice changed the tone of everything. Many people immediately took a side, and that side was overwhelmingly Team Nell. Not because Nell is loud, aggressive, or messy, but because viewers see her as someone who stands her ground without needing backup. Over and over, people pointed out that Nell stands 10 toes down. She does not call in reinforcements. She does not hide behind someone else. She shows up as herself and deals with issues head-on. That alone earned her respect in the eyes of many viewers who are tired of what they see as games and manipulation. A major question that keeps coming up in the comments is simple but powerful. What was Tisha's motive? Viewers are not confused about what happened. They're confused about why it happened. People believe Tisha knew exactly what would happen once her mother entered the picture. Wanda has a history. That history is not hidden. It is well known. She escalates situations. She inserts herself. She crosses lines. So when Tisha chose to bring her into the mix, viewers did not see it as innocent or accidental. They saw it as intentional. The comments make it clear that many people feel Tisha does not fight her own battles. This is not a new complaint. It is something viewers feel they have watched play out again and again. The phrase, throwing rocks and hiding her hand, came up repeatedly. That phrase matters because it explains how people see her actions. She stirs the pot, steps back, and then acts surprised when things explode. When her mother steps in, Tisha is suddenly the calm one, the victim, the one trying to look reasonable. Viewers are no longer buying that image. Another major issue people raised is age and maturity. Many viewers believe Nell is mentally and emotionally above this environment. They feel she has outgrown the chaos. Some even said it is disheartening to watch her be disrespected on a show where she does not need to prove anything anymore. That is why people keep calling for Nell to have her own show or to leave entirely. They feel the current space does not match her level of growth. At the same time, Wanda's presence has reopened old wounds for viewers. Many comments said the show was more peaceful when she was gone. People remembered why she was removed in the first place. The yelling, the fighting, the constant tension. When she returned, it felt like the show took a step backward instead of forward. Viewers noticed that instead of fresh storylines, the show leaned back on chaos to hold attention. That did not sit well with a lot of people. Some commenters were very blunt. They said bringing Wanda back proves the show is running out of ideas. If the show was strong, it would not need to recycle the same drama. It would not need to dig up old problems to spark reactions. The fact that this move happened tells viewers everything they need to know about the current state of the show. Many said the season has been boring, forced, and disconnected. The cast does not feel like real friends anymore. They feel like coworkers arguing on cue. Another theme that showed up repeatedly is accountability. People feel Nell is held to a higher standard than others. They feel Tisha is given endless grace while others are criticized. Some commenters tried to argue that Nell is not always held accountable either. But that argument was drowned out by people saying they simply do not care anymore. In their eyes, accountability means handling your own issues without pulling others into the mess. A lot of people also brought up Mel in these conversations, even though she was not the focus of the scene. That alone says a lot. Viewers believe that after Mel refused to engage in the chaos and rose above it, the show needed a new target. In their minds, Nell became that target because of her connection to Mel. They feel the same tactics are being used again, just with a different person. That pattern has made viewers tired. There were also comments calling out the danger of the situation. Bringing someone who is known to get physical into a heated situation is not entertainment to everyone. Some viewers saw it as reckless. They pointed out that words can turn into actions quickly, and once that happens, there is no undo button. People mentioned that Nell has too much to lose to be dragged into something that could have serious, real-world consequences. Another strong reaction came from viewers who said they stopped watching the show entirely because of Tisha and Wanda. That is not a small statement. When viewers walk away, it means the show has lost trust. They feel their time is being wasted on the same cycle over and over. Fight, cry, deny, repeat. For many, this episode did not entertain them. It confirmed why they already checked out. Some comments also touched on motherhood and boundaries. Many people said a good mother knows when to step back. Defending your child does not mean fighting their battles forever, especially when that child is grown. Several viewers said they would never put their own mother in a situation like that. They found it embarrassing and unnecessary. To them, it crossed a line. The comments about Wanda being about that life show how divided viewers are. Some enjoy the chaos. They like the fireworks. They want loud moments and explosive scenes. But even among those people, there was still acknowledgement that this behavior is messy and unsustainable. Loud does not always mean entertaining, especially when it feels forced. Another recurring idea is that this show has run its course. That statement came up again and again. People believe the storylines are stale, the cast is disconnected, and the energy is negative. The ratings were even mentioned by viewers who feel the numbers reflect audience burnout. They are not excited anymore. They are frustrated. Some viewers also called out what they see as hypocrisy. They questioned why Wanda felt comfortable speaking on Nell's husband when her own family has unresolved issues. That did not sit right with people. They felt it was out of line and disrespectful. You cannot check someone else's household when yours is not in order. That sentiment was loud in the comments. Throughout all of this, one thing stayed consistent. Nell did not back down. That mattered to people. Even those who do not see her as perfect respect that she stands firm. She does not fold under pressure. She does not act scared. That confidence is something viewers admire, especially when placed next to what they see as cowardly behavior. The phrase "this is nasty work" was not just a joke. It was a judgment. Viewers judged the move harshly. They believe Tisha knew bringing her mother would cause chaos, and they believe she wanted that chaos. Whether for attention, sympathy, or storyline, people feel it was calculated. That belief has damaged how many viewers see her. Some commenters tried to defend Tisha, saying she never gets a fair chance. But even those defenses were weak compared to the overwhelming frustration. The response to those defenses was simple. People said they do not care anymore. They are done giving chances. Patterns matter more than excuses. Another important point raised is safety. Two older women arguing and cursing on television made some viewers uncomfortable. They did not find it funny. They found it sad. They questioned why this was allowed to continue. That kind of scene does not feel empowering or entertaining to everyone. For many, it felt embarrassing. Therefore, there is also a sense that the producers misread the room. Bringing Wanda back was not the win they thought it would be. Instead of saving the show, it reminded viewers why they were already fed up. The reaction was not excitement. It was annoyance. That is a problem for any show trying to keep an audience. At the end of the day, the comments tell a clear story. Viewers want growth. They want real conversations. They want accountability. They do not want recycled chaos. They do not want adults hiding behind parents. They want people to stand on their own actions. This situation did not happen in a vacuum. It is the result of years of unresolved tension, repeated behavior, and missed chances to evolve. Nell, standing her ground, became a symbol of what viewers wish they saw more of. Tisha, bringing her mother, became a symbol of everything viewers are tired of. Whether the show listens or not remains to be seen. But the comments are loud, they are clear, and they are not confused. People are tired, and they are saying it openly. That is what the comments are really about. Not just a fight, not just a scene, but the direction of the show and the behavior of the people on it.